All right, here with Coach Lister. Coach, you guys coming off two back-to-back HAC road wins, big wins. Talk about what that meant for your season so far.
Very big wins for us. To come into Christmas break, obviously, on a two-game winning streak in the conference, particularly winning road games, is just a tremendous positive step forward for us coming off a stretch where we probably weren't playing as well as we would have liked to. So just a lot of momentum going into Christmas. It's fun to be able to get a few days off coming off of a win, and we're just very, very pleased with how we ended the semester. Tribute to our girls. They had a big break between the Mid-American Nazarene game and the Graceland game, and had finals in between. You know, they're making preparations to go home for a few days. They just showed tremendous focus and a lot of poise to go into two places against two really good teams in our league and come out with wins at both places. So it's a great way for us to end the semester. We're very excited about how we finished, and gave ourselves a chance, obviously, to continue to push to try to stay in the conference race going into the second half of our season.
Let's talk a little bit more in depth on that win against Central Methodist. You know, first time in your 3 years here where you've beaten a ranked team on the road, which is hard to do anywhere. Talk about the importance of that win for your program and going forward this season.
Well, there's a lot of factors with that win that are key for our program. One, Central Methodist is a program that is similar to us, that started at a really low point, has really built their program into a place where they're a very, very good program, and a team that made the national tournament last year, and a team that we finished split with last year, but they were ranked in the top 25 for most of the year, and we were able to beat them at home. And so that's the kind of program that we need to continue to try to elevate ourselves above, because they're in a very similar situation with us where they're trying to really get their program to an elite level. So to go on the road and win at a place that we haven't won since I've been here was a great feeling, and against a team that was coming in at 8-2, number 19 in the country, a very, very good basketball team, was icing on the cake. But our kids played tremendous. Brianna Garza had 32 points, 5 assists, 3 steals, and just played lights out on both ends of the floor. Was a great leader for us. And Angel Woods came off the bench and had her best game so far this semester, and just stepped up big with 11 points and 7 rebounds. And we defended as well as we've defended all year. I thought our game plan was very well executed by the girls. I thought they stuck to what they were supposed to do, played very assignment sound defensively, and we really tried to exploit some things we saw on film, and I thought we did a good job of that. And that's a tough place to play, and it was a great win for us, and we're very proud and pleased to be in the situation that we're in right now, and probably the biggest win we've had in a couple of years that I've been here.
Now you have a little bit of break between games. What is your your plan now? You hit the road recruiting. Kind of talk about what your plan is here in the next couple weeks.
Well, I'm probably going to go see Santa on Saturday and ask him for what I can get for Christmas here. But now the plan is to take a few days off, just like our girls probably are enjoying right now, to kind of get recharged and re-energized. We hit the ground running at the beginning of the year when they first come, and we all could use a little bit of time off. So I'm going to spend some time with the family, and just relax and recover a little bit and try to get re-energized and get things going for second semester. The girls will come back 2 days after Christmas and be ready to roll. And so we're going to take an opportunity to go visit some recruits and use this downtime to go out and see some of the kids that we're looking to try and get to be a part of our program, whether it's in-state or out-of-state, and then obviously spend some time at home and get ready for the stretch run of the second semester, which is obviously critical because almost all of our games are conference games at that point. But we're in really good shape. We're excited. We're going to have some kids back second semester healthy that we've been missing, and it should just be hopefully a springboard for us to continue to make our push to be one of the elite teams in our league this year.
Coach, when the girls do come back 2 days after Christmas, what will your focus be on the practice court when they get back?
Well, you want to try to shake the rust off as quickly as you possibly can. We play the 31st in the exhibition against Emporia State, who is phenomenal this year, a top 5 NCAA Division II program. So we're not going to have a lot of time to really get things rolling before we play them. But you want to shake the rust off and make sure you can execute as well as you possibly can with the layoff, but most importantly that you get your legs underneath you and are able to get up and down the floor a little bit to get back into some game shape in that first part of the second semester, so you're not losing games you shouldn't lose because you're not physically prepared. So hopefully the girls I'm sure are spending time, keeping themselves in shape so they're not so far behind when they get back. But that's a big key, is to be in shape and then try not to be too rusty when you take the floor those first few games, because you certainly don't want to be caught in a situation where you lose one that you probably felt like you should have won because you weren't as prepared as you could have been going into that stretch. So it's a difficult time. It's hard for coaches to have kids leave for that many days, especially when you feel like you're playing well and you have some momentum. But I think our girls have a lot of maturity and focus, and they know what's at stake, and I'm prepared for them to come back ready to go.
Well, thanks, Coach, and we'll see you after the break.
Thanks.